Here they come. And they're off. That's Lil's Bunny pacing for the lead from the outside. Along the inside of Safari Joe, and Tom Henry takes the turn racing in third. Rockledge is racing in fourth, and then it's back to Soki's Day, who completes the first five. Along the inside, racing in sixth is Cambino, and seventh and last is Mr. Dignitary. Rounding the turn, going to the backstretch, and Lil's Bunny has made the lead and then tries to back the pace down, but Merv Chupp, recognizing that, has taken Safari Joe to the outside and right to the top. Safari Joe leads by the opening quarter in 29-3. It's Safari Joe on top. Racing second is Lil's Bunny, and then it is Tom Henry racing in third, followed by Rockledge, who completes the first four. Soki's Day is in fifth. Cambino sixth. Mr. Dignitary is the trailer. They race midway up the backstretch, and leading the way is Safari Joe on top a length and a half. Lil's Bunny racing second, Tom Henry third. At the rail, Rockledge is racing in fourth. From out of the back, Cambino is into the action, now racing in fifth. Mr. Dignitary is going to follow on the outside in sixth, and Soki's Day has been shuffled back and now trails the field. They race by the half in 59-4. And going to the far turn, it's Safari Joe leading the way on top a length and a half. Racing second, Lil's Bunny. Up on the outside, Cambino has taken third, just in front of Tom Henry, who is at the rail racing in fourth. On the outside, Mr. Dignitary completes the top five, and then it is back to Rockledge, and Soki's Day continues to trail. Safari Joe leading into the home stretch. They've raced the three quarters and won 29-3. Homeward bound, and Safari Joe is the leader. Now Lil's Bunny, guided to the outside, is coming on to challenge. And through the center of the track, pacing home very quick, that is Mr. Dignitary. They come down into the final eighth of a mile, and it is Lil's Bunny to take the lead. On the outside, Tom Henry is pacing fast, and here comes Tom Henry pacing by to take the lead. Tom Henry's home free. Lil's Bunny is second. Safari Joe checks in third. Here they come. And they're off. And going for the lead along the inside is West Broadway. From in between horses, that is Herman Frisco. And up on the outside is KB Skippy. A race around the clubhouse turn, and that is West Broadway pacing to the lead. On the far outside, KB Skippy with speed is now into second. Morning Racers down at the rail in third. Herman Frisco settles into fourth, just in front of Systemera racing in fifth. And then Broadway Mysticism is sixth, followed by Bold Spice in seventh. Siouxland Dancer and King Bo complete the field. They straighten onto the backstretch. The first quarter of a mile clocked in 28-2, and KB Skippy leads the way. West Broadway in second. Along the inside, Morning Racer is in third, followed by Herman Frisco completing the first four. Systemera racing in fifth. Broadway Mysticism is a sixth. And then it is back to seventh, and that is Bold Spice. Siouxland Dancer is racing eighth, and pulling up King Bo. King Bo has decided to not participate in the remainder of the race. They race midway up the backstretch, going to the half-mile marker, and KB Skippy leads the way. They've raced the half in 59 seconds flat. Now they move to the far turn, and it is KB Skippy still on top. West Broadway racing in second. Along the inside is Morning Racer in third. To the outside goes Systemera into the first four. Following on the outside is Broadway Mysticism, now racing in fifth. Herman Frisco is shuffled back in sixth. On the outside, Bold Spice is seventh, and Siouxland Dancer trails the field. They round the turn, coming to the top of the home stretch, and KB Skippy still with the lead. At the rail, West Broadway second, and they make the turn for home. 3/4 in 1:30-1. KB Skippy leads the way. Down at the rail is West Broadway, and then from in between horses, Systemera, tipping to the outside. Broadway Mysticism's coming home fast. Into the final eighth of a mile, and Broadway Mysticism on the outside. On the inside, KB Skippy. KB Skippy clinging to the lead. Broadway Mysticism is inching closer, but running out of ground now. KB's Skippy hangs on. Here they come. And they're off. That's Togetherness, who is pacing for the early lead. Holly's Truthful down at the rail. And I'll Strike It Rich moves over to the rail, races onto the turn in third. Holly's Sweeper takes the turn in fourth. Anxious Amity completes the first five. And then it is back to Rock Rain in sixth. Chicago Cali is in seventh, followed by Post to Be Gray in eighth. And no one else drops over to the rail and trails the field. Rounding the turn, going to the backstretch, and I'll Strike It Rich moves to the outside and sprints right to the lead. Following on the overland route is Holly's Sweeper, now pacing into second. Togetherness down at the rail is third, followed by Holly's Truthful, who is now back in fourth. Anxious Amity completes the top five, followed by Rock Rain in sixth. Chicago Cali seventh. Post to Be Gray racing eighth, and the trailer is no one else. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 30 2/5, and midway up the backstretch and leading the way is Holly's Sweeper on top by a length. I'll Strike It Rich is racing second, followed by Togetherness racing third. Holly's Truthful down at the rail is fourth. Moving up on the outside, that is Chicago Cali racing in fifth, and Post to Be Gray's following the cover racing sixth. No one else has improved into seventh, and then it is back to Anxious Amity, who has been shuffled back, and Rock Rain trails the field. They race by the half in 1:01 3, and now 3/8 of a mile still to go. Leading the way is Holly's Truthful, on top by 3/4 of a length. As they come for the top of the home stretch, that is Holly Sweeper with the lead. Up on the outside, racing into second, is Chicago Cali. They are rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and it is Holly Sweeper with the lead. Up on the outside is Chicago Cali. Swinging to the far outside is Post to Be Gray. They race into the home stretch, the 3/4 in 1:34 1. Coming down to the final eighth of a mile, Holly Sweeper on the inside, Post to Be Gray the outside. Chicago Cali's in between horses. Improving towards the inside is Togetherness. They race into the final eighth of a mile, and Post to Be Gray has the lead. Holly Sweeper with another brush, though. Here comes Holly Sweeper to reclaim the lead. Holly Sweeper up in time. Post to Be Gray finished second. Togetherness was third. Here they come. And they're off. Piper Champagne driving for the lead from the inside. Society Jan is away in second. Lake Hills Joanne third around the turn. Maginal racing in fourth, waiting for a star. Ducks to the rail races fifth. Noble Choice is sixth. Then the trailer is Lady Cindy. They round the turn, going to the backstretch, and leading the way is Piper Champagne on top of length. Society Jan second. Lake Hills Joanne is racing along in third. Maginal is fourth, waiting for a star, reserved in fifth, as is Noble Choice, and Lady Cindy still at the back. First quarter in 29 seconds flat. Now Lady Cindy makes a move to the outside. They race up the backstretch, and leading the way is Piper Champagne. Second along the inside, Society Jan. Moving to the outside, Lake Hills Joanne. Lady Cindy's going very fast on the outside to get into the action. Is now racing in fourth. Maginal completes the top five, waiting for a star is sixth, and the trailer is Noble Choice. Going to the half-mile marker, and Lady Cindy up on the outside now takes the lead, just in front of Piper Champagne racing second. Halfway home in 59-4. They move to the far turn, and Lady Cindy leads the way. Piper Champagne second. Society Jan is racing in third. Along the inside, that is Lake Hills Joanne in fourth. Waiting for a star drives to the outside, racing in fifth, followed by Noble Choice racing sixth. And still at the back is Maginal. They round the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Lady Cindy has the lead by a length. Up on the outside, waiting for a star, moves into second. Piper Champagne down at the rail third. Society Jan fourth, and they turn for home, 3/4 in 1:29-4. Racing through the home stretch, it's Lady Cindy, and now waiting for a star. Waiting for a star is a short lead. Lady Cindy is still game along the inside. Racing down the center of the racetrack, here comes Maginal, 5 lengths back and charging hard from in between Society Jan. Waiting for a star, takes the lead and draws off. They come down to the line, and waiting for a star is home free. This race is for place. Fifth race Pacers moving in behind the starting gate. It's post time. Here they come. And they're off. Going for the lead is Wolf and Son from in between Pacers. That's John Morgan, and down at the rail is Colonel Meacham. John Morgan paces to the lead. Up on the outside, Wolf and Son. Down at the rail is Colonel Meacham away in third. Three-way battle going on for the lead, and Hayman Island is guided over to the rail, racing in fourth, just in front of Western Pursuit, who gets away in fifth. Anvil's Fella is sixth, Casey Lucas seventh, and Killer Alley is racing eighth and last. They make the turn to the backstretch, and up on the outside, going by to take the lead is Wolf and Son. Along the inside, John Morgan settles down into second, and now Hayman Island driving up on the outside wants the lead. Hayman Island going very fast by Wolf and Son to take the lead. John Morgan is now racing in third. Colonel Meacham is in fourth, followed by Western Pursuit completing the top five. Anvil's Fella is sixth, Casey Lucas seventh, Killer Alley's at the back. First quarter of a mile clocked in 29 and 2, and Hayman Island grabs the lead as they approach the half-mile pole, with Wolf and Son racing second. At the rail in third is John Morgan. Halftime was 58 and 3. And now they start around the far turn, and Hayman Island leads the way. Wolf and Son races second. Along the inside, John Morgan is third. And then at the rail is Colonel Meacham completing the first four. Anvil's Fella moves up on the outside, now racing in a fifth. And then it is back to sixth, and that is Casey Luke. Killer Alley is on the outside, and Western Pursuit is at the rail. They round the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Hayman Island is pacing strong on the lead as they make the turn for home. 3/4 and 1, 27 and 4. Into the home stretch, and Hayman Island has opened up a 3-length lead. Racing in second is Wolf and Son. On the outside, closing in is Anvil's Fella. But as they come into the final eighth of a mile, it is still Hayman Island with the lead. Wolf and Son along the inside second. From the far outside, Killer Alley's coming home very fast. But Hayman Island has given this field the slip. Hayman Island's in front. Wolf and Son was second. Colonel Meacham checks in third. Here they come. And they're off. That's Diamond Girl driving for the lead from the outside. Fox Valley Hooker is also looking for a forward position, and Skinny Dippin' along the inside. And Skinny Dippin' has taken the lead. Up on the outside is a Diamond Girl racing in second. Down at the rail is a Harmony Oaks Will away in third. Outside, Fox Valley Hooker races in fourth, followed by Ariel's MJM completing the top five. Lacey Rose is away in sixth. And Witch of Wicklow can see them all in the early going as they make the turn to the backstretch. It's Skinny Dippin' leading the way through an opening quarter in 28 and 1. And now going by Fox Valley Hooker. Fox Valley Hooker takes the lead. Skinny Dippin' races second. Diamond Girl settles down, races third. And now Fox Valley Hooker is trying to slow the pace down a bit as Skinny Dippin' is jammed up behind him, racing in second. Along the inside, Diamond Girl is racing third. And then it is back to Harmony Oaksville in fourth. And the slow pace up the backstretch has forced Lacey Rose to the outside. And Lacey Rose, pacing with speed, zooms right on by. They race the half in 58 and 4. And now going to the far turn, it's Lacey Rose leading the way. Along the inside, Fox Valley Hooker is next. Up on the outside, Witch of Wicklow is racing in third. Along the inside, Skinny Dippin' is shuffled back, racing in fourth. Moving up on the outside into the first five is Ariel's MJM, and then it is back to Harmony Oaks Will. And at the back now, Diamond Girl. They race around the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and leading the way, Lacey Rose. Witch of Wicklow improved on the outside to be second. They've raced by the 3/4 and turned for home in 1:30 and 1. And now at the top of the home stretch, Lacey Rose the leader. Witch of Wicklow racing in second. Down the outside comes Harmony Oaks Will into the top three. Into the final eighth of a mile, and Lacey Rose has the lead. Harmony Oaks Will on the outside. Here comes Diamond Girl sprinting home fast through the center of the track. They come into the final 16th, and Lacey Rose managed to slow the pace down in the third quarter and has outsprinted them home. Lacey Rose scores easily. Diamond Girl finishes second, and Harmony Oaksville checks in third. Seventh race pacers are all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. Amazon's Finale driving for the early lead to the outside of Tambourine Hanover. And then BJ Synergy takes the turn, racing third. Fancy Farmer guided over to the rail in fourth, just in front of Beach Commander racing fifth. Charlie Chaplin is racing in sixth. And then it is back to Christiane Q in seventh. Western Sand and Tarport Imogene complete the field. Going to the backstretch, and Amazon's Finale outpaced Tambourine Hanover to the lead. And now they're on to the backstretch, and Amazon's Finale leads the way. Tambourine Hanover racing second, and then BJ Synergy third. Fancy Farmer with a burst of speed to the outside moves into third, now second, and going after the lead of Amazon's Finale. First quarter was clocked in 30 1/5, and at the midway point up the backstretch, it is Fancy Farmer who takes the lead. Amazon's Finale racing second, and on the outside, BJ Synergy has moved into third. Tambourine Hanover down at the rail is racing in fourth. Charlie Chaplin completes the top five. Beach Commander racing sixth. To the outside, Western Sand is in seventh. Tugging hard on the bit is Christiane Q. Locked in tight behind a wall of pacers. Races eighth, and the trailer is Tarport Imogene. They're tightly grouped as they round the far turn. The leader is Fancy Farmer after pacing a half in a minute and 1/5. Now they race onto the turn, and it is Fancy Farmer leading the way. BJ Synergy racing second. Amazon's Finale at the rail third. Going three wide, Charlie Chaplin's in a hurry, now racing into the first four. Western Sands following on the three path, racing in fifth. Along the inside, Tambourine Hanover has been shuffled back into sixth. 3/4 of a mile in 1:31 flat, and now they're at the top of the home stretch. And on the extreme outside, Charlie Chaplin is challenging Fancy Farmer for the lead. At the rail, Amazon's Finale races in third from in between pacers in fourth. That is Christiane Q. They race into the final 16th of a mile, and it's Fancy Farmer holding on to the lead. Fancy Farmer is in front. It's close for second. On the outside was Charlie Chaplin, the inside Amazon's Finale. Here they come. And they're off. Going for the early lead is Fox Valley Pretend. Up on the outside is coming at you, and down at the rail is Rock the Cradle. Fox Valley Pretend makes the lead. Rock the Cradle at the rail, racing second. Coming at you is on the outside and third and going after the lead. And then Incredible End down at the rail is racing in fourth. Chevy Integrity up on the outside is away in fifth. Holly's Discovery is sixth. Attagirl SE races seventh. Harmony Oaks Luann is eighth, and the early trailer is Lil's Masquerade. Rounding the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and coming at you has made the lead. On the outside, Chevy Integrity, though, is going by, and now Chevy Integrity takes the point. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29 1, and Chevy Integrity leads the way. Up on the outside is Incredible End, now racing into second, followed by Coming At You, who is shuffled back, racing in third. Fox Valley Pretend is on the inside. Up on the outside is Holly's Discovery, the top five. And then it is back to Rock the Cradle, who is shuffled back in sixth. Attagirl Essie racing seventh. Harmony Oaks Luann is eighth, and Lil's Masquerade trails the field. They race the half in 57 4. And now rounding the far turn, and Chevy Integrity still leads the way. Coming at you is racing in second. Along the inside is Fox Valley Pretend, now third. In between, Incredible End races in fourth. And going 3 wide. That's Holly's Discovery coming into the top 5. Rock the Cradle is full of pace, looking for a way out. Buried at the rail, racing in 6. They race the 3/4 in 1:27 and 2. And now they're on their way home. And leading the way is Chevy Integrity, 2 lengths to the good. Up on the outside, gaining ground into second is Fox Valley Pretend. Coming at you is Drop Back Racing third. Attagirl Essie on the far outside, Lil's Masquerade. 70 yards left to race, and leading the way, Chevy Integrity. Chevy Integrity, Fox Valley Pretend, one last gas try. It wasn't good enough. Chevy Integrity hangs on. Here they come. And they're off. Give Me a Kiss drives for the top, and Give Me a Kiss takes the early lead. BJ's Hit settles down into second. Smoke Horizon is away in third. Tenderhearted fourth. Miss Chi-Town racing fifth. Do By Me-self is racing along in sixth. Larky, then Fox Valley Ecstasy, and at the back is JL Hawkwin. They're in post position order with the exception of the top 2. Give Me a Kiss is out of order with the lead. BJ's Hit racing in second. And then Smoke Horizon is third. Tenderhearted and Miss Chi-Town complete the top 5. First quarter of a mile in 29 and 4. And now they're racing onto the backstretch, and Give Me a Kiss leads the way. BJ's Hit racing second. Smoke Horizon's down at the rail in third. Tenderhearted completes the first 4. Do By Me-self driving on the outside. Miss Chi-Town on the inside. And then it's back to Larky, who is 7th, followed by Fox Valley Ecstasy, and JL Hawkwin trails the field. They're going to the half-mile marker, and leading the way is Give Me a Kiss. Company's on the way. On the outside, that is Do By Me-self moving up. At the rail, BJ's Hit is racing in third, and then it is Larky, who is racing fourth to the outside of Smoke Horizon, who is down at the rail racing in fifth. Fox Valley Ecstasy is into the action now, racing in sixth. They raced the half in 101 and 2, and now they're rounding the turn for home. And leading the way is Give Me a Kiss. Do By Me-self on the outside is second. BJ's Hit down at the rail is racing in third. Up on the outside, Larky completes the first 4, followed by Smoke Horizon, who is racing in fifth. Fox Valley Ecstasy is on the outside now, racing sixth. Tenderhearted at the rail 7th. 3/4 in 131 and 4, and now they're on their way home. Give Me a Kiss still has the lead. Do By Me-self second. BJ's Hit, full of pace, needs a little racing room. Tenderhearted is searching desperately for a seam to race through. They come down into the finals, a 16th of a mile, and Give Me a Kiss is the leader. And sprinting up on the outside, BJ's Hit. BJ's Hit out of the pocket and to the front just in time. BJ's Hit wins. Give Me a Kiss had to settle for second. Tenth race Pacers are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off. Siouxland Dan driving for the early lead. King Ghettos from in between horses down at the rail of Mucho Lido. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Siouxland Dan pacing to the front. Up on the outside, that is King Ghetto gaining ground now second. At the rail, Mucho Lido is in third. On the outside, Best Punch takes the fourth spot, and then it's back to Swinging Society, who is racing in fifth. Along the inside is Random Pattern in sixth, followed by One for the Money in seventh. Hightail at Henry and Broadway Circle trail the field. They straighten up onto the backstretch. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29 seconds flat. And moving by on the outside, Best Punch has taken the lead. Best Punch to the front. front. Siouxland Dan racing second. King Ghetto at the rail third, with Mucho Lido racing in fourth. Swinging Society moving to the outside is now racing in fifth. Hightail at Henry suddenly into the action now sixth. Broadway Circle is racing in seventh, and then along the inside is Random Pattern in eighth, and One for the Money trails the field. They're midway up the backstretch, approaching the half-mile marker, and Best Punch has taken the point. They've raced by the half in a minute flat, and now they're on to the far turn. And Best Punch leads the way. Up on the outside, Hightail at Henry moves into second. Along the inside, Siouxland Dan now racing in third. On the outside, Broadway Circle moves strongly into the first four. At the rail, that is King Ghetto racing fifth, followed by One for the Money racing sixth. Mucho Lido is seventh. And then it is back to eighth, and that is Random Pattern. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and it's still Best Punch with the lead. 3/4 and 1:30 and 3, and now they're into the home stretch. It's Best Punch leading the way. Up on the outside, Hightail at Henry. Siouxland Dan is trapped behind horses racing in third. Down the outside, here comes One for the Money. They're into the final eighth of a mile, and One for the Money on the outside has taken the lead. It's One for the Money in front, gaining ground on the outside, Mucho Lido. One for the Money in front. Mucho Lido finishes second. Flying up on the outside, Swinging Society's in the show photo. The 11th race Pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. Going for the leads, JD Kick up on the outside. In between Pacers is Temerity. Towards the inside, Can Breeze, and down at the rail, Senor Barrio. Can Breeze sprints to the lead. On the outside, Temerity is there to challenge, and going off stride, JD Kick. JD Kick is on a nasty break. Senor Barrio is racing away in third, and then it is back to Mystical Night racing in fourth, followed by Krabby Appleton racing in fifth. Jokin in the hole is racing in sixth. JD Kick catches back pacing, races seventh. Silky Intrusion is eighth, and Rembrandt's Max trails the field. The opening quarter of a mile was clocked in 29 and 2, and as they race up the backstretch, Can Breeze the leader. Senor Barrio is going by, though, to challenge, and Senor Barrio has taken the lead. On the outside, Mystical Night is going to challenge now. Can Breeze has been shuffled back and is now racing in a third. And then moving up in between horses is Shokin in the hole racing in fourth. JD Kick 3 wide fifth. Silky Intrusion is racing in sixth. Down at the rail is Temerity. Behind a wall of paces racing in seventh, and then Krabby Appleton is eighth, and Rembrandt's Max is the trailer. An action-packed opening half on the outside. That's Shokin in the hole challenging Mystical Night for the lead. The halftime was 58 seconds flat. And now midway onto the far turn, Shokin in the hole on the outside. On the inside is Mystical Night. Moving up is Silky Intrusion into the top three. And then from in between horses, Krabby Appleton is racing in fourth. Senor Barrio down at the rail fifth. They straighten up into the home stretch, 3/4 and 1:27 and 1. And Mystical Night draws off to lead by a length and a half. Here comes Silky Intrusion pacing down the outside. And Silky Intrusion has grabbed the lead. Mystical Night back into second. Shokin in the hole racing third. Krabby Appleton fourth. It's Mystical Night, and on the outside, Silky Intrusion. Those two in a stretch duel. It's Silky Intrusion getting the better of Mystical Night in the closing stages. Silky Intrusion up in time.